But at the same time, Michelle Rivera is not Tank Davis. You know what I'm saying? And so really Tank Davis, I believe, is the top of the top.
More so than Devin?
I really never seen him fight before. I mean, I've never seen him fight before. So I think that, like I said, because and it's not that Devin Haney is not a great fighter. I just think Tank has faced better opposition.
Wow. So one of the smartest, one of the sharpest minds we have in the sport of boxing at the moment, and Coach Derrick James just came out and said what a bunch of us have been saying for a while now. Even though Devin Haney is undisputed, we all know that Gervonta Tank Davis is the #1 lightweight in the world. And like I've been saying, Devin is running around here gassed up off beating George Kambosos for undisputed. Every time he gets a chance to downplay Tank, he does. And the first thing he says is he hasn't fought anybody. And that's the same thing a lot of y'all say. That's the same thing a lot of boxing media says. I've been saying, and y'all just heard it from one of the best minds in the sport of boxing, Tank Davis has a very underrated resume. But because y'all still need to get y'all Floyd Mayweather hate off, and Floyd ain't fighting no more for y'all to do that, y'all pass that hate down on the Tank. Like, just look at Derrick James' reaction when the interviewer from Fight Hub TV brings up George Kambosos' name.
He fought a good fighter. He fought,
He fought Kambosos, Linares.
He said, man, get out of here with that. And that's the one that Devin Haney is running around with his head gassed up off. Do y'all not remember when George Kambosos was going on his little his tour after he won the belts, deciding which opponent he was going to fight? Do y'all remember our energy towards that? Nobody was thinking, oh man, who's Kambosos going to pick? This is going to be a great fight. No. The energy was, who's Kambosos going to pick to get a belt to? Because we knew whoever he picked was going to whoop his ass. Let's keep it 100, man.
He fought a good fighter. He fought,
He fought Kambosos, Linares, Jojo Diaz.
JoJo. So he fought great fighters also, right? But I think the Tank still has the deeper resume. But I'm not saying he's gonna win or not. I'm just saying I just think Tank's the better, more established. He's been a champ for longer. He's held that space for longer. And I think he has a little bit more depth.
Now, he didn't say who he thinks he will win the fight between Tank and Devin. But he said again, Tank has a deeper resume. And he's been tested more than Devin. Which is a fact if you look at Gervonta Davis' resume with an unbiased eye. He fought Mario Barrios, going from 130 to 140. Mario Barrios was top 10 at 140. Whether y'all like it or not. I know y'all like to call him a bum, but he was top 10. Top 6 or 7, actually. And Tank had to deal with his size and be cautious because he didn't know what type of power he was dealing with. And he figured that out. Before that, he fought Leo Santa Cruz, a volume puncher. He had to deal with a fighter that has a high punch output. He dealt with that, figured that out. He fought Isaac Pitbull Cruz, who's ranked number 4 in the world by Ring Magazine at 135 right now. He figured that out. A pressure fighter who brung the pressure for 12 rounds. He had to figure that out. So Tank's resume is deep. What he's dealt with and what he's made adjustments to is impressive. It's very impressive. But y'all still don't want to give him no credit. Devin Haney is a great fighter. I call him a dick eater. I call him a hater. I call him a boring fighter. But y'all never once heard me say he couldn't fight. He's a great fighter. The difference is Gervonta Tank Davis and Shakur Stevenson are special fighters. And that's why if you pay attention, when you see these fighters be asked about who gives Tank the best run for his money, it's always the same answer. It's not Devin Haney. It's Shakur Stevenson. Because those two are the true special fighters of their division. Devin Haney, in my opinion, is a step behind them. I'm sorry, partner. Y'all can disagree all y'all want. I'm not going to argue with y'all. I'm just going to let time tell. because these fights is going to happen, and I believe we'll see when these fights happen. But that's what I got. I'm out.